Greetings from the frozen tundra that is Minnesota on this 33rd day of Lent, and we continue along with Jesus on his way on the road from Jerusalem to Emmaus with the two disciples who aren't recognizing him yet, but yet are telling Jesus stories about himself. So our verse that we focus on today is from Luke, the 24th chapter, beginning with the 17th verse. They stood still, looking sad. Then one of them, whose name was Cleopas, answered him, "Are you the only stranger in Jerusalem that does not know the things that have taken place in these days?" And he asked them, "What things?" Of course, Jesus knows the things. He's the very center, the very focal point of the things that are happening in Jerusalem. But it would be akin to asking somebody in Minnesota in October, the end of October of 1987, as they're watching the Twins parade, what in the world has been going on? Or in the Super Bowl was in town in 91, asking people, is there some sort of a football game that's going on this weekend? Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know? But Jesus gets them talking about these events, and he gets them talking about himself. And the disciples are caught, as Eric Burtness says so well, living in an if-only world. We had hoped that he would be the Messiah. We had hoped that he would do this. We had hoped that he would do that. If only. If only. How many times do we get caught in that trap of living in a if only world? If only I had enough money. If only I had enough time. If only I got better grades when I was in high school or college. If only, if only, if only. Jesus gets them focused in a much different way. But notice, even during these if only moments, Jesus still stays with them. He walks alongside of them. But he draws them out of the past. I said yesterday, and I'll say it again, we need to look back. To look back, and in looking back, we can see how Jesus has been present in our lives and in the lives of others. In fact, more clearly than at the time sometimes, and we want to get better with that. So we look back to recognize how Jesus has been active in our lives so we can recognize him in the present. And that's the key moment. So many people, if they look back, they get caught. They get caught in the past. And they get caught in thinking, if only we had done this differently. You can't. The past is over. We recount the past to recognize what is going on in the present and what we are looking forward to in the future. And Jesus has given us more than enough evidence in the past, how he has been with us to give us hope for the present and hope for the future. May we get better with seeing who it is that is constantly walking by our side through our highs and through our lows. So today's question is, name one moment that Jesus has been present for you in your life, that you looking back can see, and how does that give you hope moving forward? Think about that, pray on that, and may we continue to love and to grow in the grace that Jesus has given to us. Amen.